Okay, I have a bunch of blocks here. It's out of the same wood, cut up. Maybe some of them have cracks. I got extras here, but they'll go kind of like that, and then they'll be notched to go together, and then they'll go underneath that what we've already done. I'm going to thin these up though, quite a bit thinner, and so we'll have to change end mills here. I put that 3/4 back in there. Take this ball nose end mill out. Not going to need it yet. Put that 3/4 back in, change collets. It's 3/4 3 flute. And we'll see what we can do here without, hopefully not splintering the wood too much. Put this in here. And this is just some old scrap wood that I had laying that I'm thinking it's maple also. Because I had bought it for boxes and other stuff. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get you in a good spot here. I'm looking for the zoom button. Alright. Now let's pour material into it. Quite cleaned up. And back over here, raised me good. A little bit. Alright, most of it cleaned up. And we're just going to run around all of them. I'm not worried or concerned if this is square with that, so I'm just going to cut this side on all of them and then flip it 180, cut that side, then put it in and clean up one side and then flip it around, and then I'll be cutting notches in them for, they'll be like Lincoln logs, they'll slide together, I hope. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue cutting these down. And I'm just going to cut away on the video, I think. We'll do one more. Didn't clean up all the way either, but that's fine. It's far enough. So that's what I'm going to do here, and I'm just going to cut away on video. You don't need to see me running through all of them and doing the same thing over and over. when I come to cutting the notches, I'll come back. Okay, I have them all radiused up, the ones that I'm using. I have them marked where I want to put the notch, and I got a couple pieces of scrap wood here that I'm going to use for backing so that I don't get them splintered out. I hope I don't get them splintered out. So I need to go half of the width of that, and it is 900, so I want to go down 450 on each one, or on each cut. So I will put a piece of the scrap back here for a backing, and then I'll open the vise up so that I can get them in here. So I want to go right there. I should probably draw a line, transfer that line to the top so that I can see it. I won't be able to see it otherwise. Right there. Okay. And put this in here for another backing plate. Backing block, plate, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so there's the line, yet I can see, and these are $5.65 and $5.65. So I'm going to put a 1/2 inch cutter in there, which I have laying right here. Yeah, it doesn't have a radius on it. I just don't want one with a radius on it is all. And change outlets. Forever changing collets. So I'm going to go 450 deep. Here. Okay, so get over to this line here. If you can see that line, maybe I'll move you up here closer and shoot you down at it. You can kind of see the line right here I drew. And it's, like I say, this isn't critical, just somewhere close to that is what I want. So we'll just crank over here. These will get glued together when I put them together. Like I say, it's going to be like Lincoln logs. So I'm going to go right there and I'm going to lock the X. And I'm going to come down on it and I'm just going to touch it. And now if we want to go up 450, I'm going to zero my knee out. And we'll crank across there to cut through the backing plates first. Backing plates, backing block. We want to go 450. So I'm going to go 200 right away. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to have to follow through in order to check my width. And then we'll go another 2 and then 50. Oh, actually, we're just going to go 250. 1, 2. Let's back up. doesn't look quite right here. Oh, that's because this is taller. There's 200. That's 50. And we'll have to move 60 thou on X. We'll have to move over 60 thou on X, at least 60. Zero my. Oops. Oh, we'll go 60. I went exactly 60. Let's see if this fits. It fits, but awful tight. So I'm gonna go another 10. And I'll go 70. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice fit right there. That's what I want. All right, so that notch is done. And now take this out and flip it around, and I have a line right here. I have a line right here again, so I'm going to transfer that to the top. Just going to draw a line on the top of it. And what I'm going to do is stick this in. I'm sticking this in this end to keep these lined up on this side. You know, that way they're straight with each other. Stick that down in there. And we want to go to the inside of that line, of this line right here. We want to go on the inside of it. So now, if I would have been smart, I'd have set my quill stop up here. Set my quill stop, that way I can raise it up, come in here, get lined up with that line. And then I can just pull it down and be right to the depth that I want. Hopefully. We'll have to do a little hand sanding a little bit on the burr that's, or hairs or whatever you want to call it. I could have done this on a table saw, but I don't really have a decent table saw. So we do it right here. Okay, so now that sets, and now we can just raise it up, bring it in here, and then just come down and eyeball that up to that mark right there. And get back off and drop it down, and we'll give her another shot here. I don't know if this light is working with this camera or not. I guess we'll find out when I go in to edit the videos and put them together and stuff. So here we go. moved over 70. I'll zero my X. Move over 70. And we'll come back out. Make sure it fits. A little tight. And that's because we took that in a, didn't take really like a spring cast. It shouldn't really have to on this. Apparently, I'll just go another 5 or 6 thousandths here. All right, that's better. Now, like I say, we'll clean that up when we're. I don't want to break them. And you just go snug. I should have probably went a little bit more on that one. Well, what I can do is hit this with a sander too. They may be a little, yeah, see, they're a little bit different in sizes. But it's going to go something similar like that. Now the other half will get cut into this so it comes down flush with that. Okay. That's looking good. Other than it could have been a little looser. I shoot for the loose side because they're going to get glued anyway. And I do have a mark here. I've got a mark right here. Right there. And it'll be the same distance in on the other side. So I can just measure that over. $8.50. Right there. And it's to the inside again that we're cutting. Yep. Now, put the board up here again. Line these the ends up. The other board in here. Tighten that up. Raise it up. Come in and find my mark. It's going to be awful close to the vise. Hey, I should have went out a little bit further. It'll be all right though. All right. Close to the vise here, vise jaw. It'll be all right though. I won't want to come out here because this one sticks out, actually sticks out further than that one, than the solid jaw. So we won't come out all the way. We just come out there. Let's just see if this will fit. Snug. Now let's crank that open another 6 or 7 thousandths. Right there. I'm going to call that good right there. Now we take this, flip it around. Get in here, get a new spot on the backing board or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you desire to call it. And then I want to line these up. Let's take another. Stick that in there for the time being. Tighten that up. Come over, find my mark. Lock my X in, move over. Right there. Zero my X. I'll come out. Drop her down. Quill up. Gets out of here. Should fit. Okay, I'm going to back camera up a little bit. You can see. So this one goes here. These two go together. I might have to take and open them up a little bit. That's awful tight. I don't want it breaking right away. Try the other ones. Yeah, see, they slide together nice. That one. Gotta get them both lined up. That one's almost a perfect fit there. I mean, it's snug, but yet. Yep, I got that turned around. This end should be down here. Because the flywheel end is shorter than the cylinder head end. Like that. Now, I wish this one would fit in there. Just a little tight. I'm afraid to force it too much. I'm just afraid to force it a little too much. So I'm going to have to open that up. If I can get these apart again. Here you go. Okay, so those go together. That. Put the board in there. Board in here. Line them up. Tighten it down. And this time I'll just bring it in here. Over. Take her down. Crank her over till it touches. And then I'm going to crank over 10. That should have helped. All right. Yes.